Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 70 and this is actually the final episode for the Liga BBVA season. So we do finish the season today. We are currently in 4th, and as you can see, if we win both of these games or potentially draw and win one, we can still come 4th, which is the real what I want. And I'm nervous because we haven't been playing very well at all, and to be honest guys, we don't really deserve to come 4th, but we've done okay. We came in and Valencia were in 12th, as I mentioned in, I think it was the last episode, so we haven't done too badly, but nevertheless, with the team that we've got, and you guys know how good the team is here at Valencia, we should be winning games much more easily than we have been. But we do go into this first game of today's episode, and I was nervous. Like, honestly, this was the one time I was playing FIFA when I was very nervous against Espanyol, because 2 games, we really need to ideally get 6 points from 6 again, like we did in the Leeds episode, which went up yesterday. I think as you're watching this, you should be seeing this on Monday in the evening. Hopefully you all had a great weekend, and if you want to ask me a question guys for the live Q&A, which will be done in the next episode for the game against Atletico Madrid in the Copa de España final, go back onto the channel, and my previous video before this would have been that one. And you can drop a comment down there for a question that you'd like me to answer in that video. But yeah, we started off okay here. I mean, we had a few early chances in the opening 20 minutes. And we finally do find ourselves a goal through Andre Gomez. Really happy just to get a goal straight away. And I was hoping we could go on and win this match as well, because I'm not too sure what would happen if we did actually end up in 5th. We are guaranteed 5th place. That is, confirmed. There's 2 games left and we are not, I think we're 10 points clear or something like that. So we are fine for 5th place. But that's just not good enough for a team that we've got. I don't know if the board would even keep us on. So it's really nerve-wracking for me, because it's not really our fault. Like, we came in and Valencia weren't even in the top half of the table. So only having half a season to work with is difficult. And we do end up finding ourselves actually on level terms here with Espanyol, which was really not what I wanted. But nevertheless, we did continue to try and get a goal back, because we do need to win this. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this half of the season here with Valencia. The plan is to do another 2 seasons, full seasons with Valencia before we completely probably end this career mode. I'll probably end it after the next 2 seasons. I'm not going to continue on, because by then we'll probably be on episode 110, 115, something like that. So there is still a lot of content for you guys to watch. I'm super stoked as well. Like, episode 70, it's a long way. It's been a long journey. I did forget to actually show you guys the end screen. I accidentally pressed A because I wasn't really looking at the time, and I thought we had a couple of minutes left. So we did end up drawing that 1-1, which isn't too great. And you can see here, we need to win our next game, otherwise we come 5th, and Sevilla will win the spot for the Champions League, should I say. And we do have Sporting Gijon, who I wasn't too sure how good these are. As I said, I don't really follow the Spanish league too much, apart from like kind of your Barca and your Real results, which are always all over Twitter and stuff. But I don't follow the Spanish league too much, and judging by this table, they're down in 12th, so this should be a relatively routine win, and we should be absolutely fine to get 4th place this season, which would be absolutely great. But coming into this game, guys, I was almost shaken. Like, I've never normally cared too much about a result, but because of what's on the line for us here, the fact that, potentially we could lose our job, like, that is actually something that genuinely I think could happen if we fail to get a result here, which would be absolutely horrific. To lose a job after 5 months, I couldn't imagine it. I honestly couldn't. But nevertheless, we were trying to do well, and this game was actually one of the most frustrating games of FIFA I've ever had. No matter how many chances we had, we just couldn't convert them into a goal, and it was just the worst time possible for this to happen in the last game of the season, when we are just 2 points off getting the Champions League spot for next season. I mean, even if we come 5th, we'll obviously still have the Europa League, but we want Champions League. And with the team we've got, with Cristiano Ronaldo coming into the team at the start of next season, which will be uploaded within the next few days, I would have thought, it's going to be incredible. And to be playing in the Europa League with CR7 up front, that's just not good, and it's just not good enough for a team like us. So it was tough. This game was really difficult. You can see I wasn't getting too many chances, but look at this. Almost scored probably the nicest goal ever with Christian Eriksen. Went for a bicycle kick, and I actually thought it was going to go in. I couldn't believe he went for it, because I didn't really pay attention to the fact that he was facing his back to the goal. But what an effort from him. Unfortunately, it still is 0-0 just after the half-time whistle. And just before the hour mark there, well, a bit before the hour mark actually, we do find ourselves a few more chances. But look how close we're getting, and it's just so so infuriating that we just cannot do enough just to get a goal. You know, that's all we need is a goal. Danny Parejo there takes a shot, good save by their goalkeeper. Andre Gomez picks up the ball here on the edge of the box, tries to find some room in the box, has to walk around a little bit, manages to pass it in to Mustafi, who was playing really high up the field because we were actually on all-out attack at this point, trying to get the win with high pressure as well. So we were really pushing to get the victory, and it just wasn't coming to us. And then they get on the attack here, and Castro on their team comes running through on goal, and for some reason I just didn't tackle him in time. I was being an absolute retard, and they go and score to make it 1-0 and to pretty much seal our fate that we are not going to be playing Champions League football next season, which is just awful. I couldn't believe it that we'd actually thrown it away, and we almost come close to going 2-0 down there. But we do unfortunately lose that game, which means we have come 5th. And I don't know what to say about that, because I'm actually genuinely thinking we might get sacked at the end of this season. I don't know if we will. I haven't played up to that point yet, so I couldn't even tell you to spoil it. So I'm nervous going into this next couple of games. But Matt Hummels is unfortunately injured for the Germany team, because we've got the World Cup coming up this summer. So I'll actually do some videos on that, I think, if you guys would be interested. But yeah, there's the final league table. It's not good. It's just not good. I don't know what the board are going to say with that finish. 72 points isn't great. 9 draws and 8 losses, it's just not good enough. And if only we had won that game, it would have put us 1 point clear of Sevilla, and we would have been playing in the Champions League, but we're not. So congratulations to Sevilla for getting 4th. We will try our best to carry on and to recover next season if we get given the opportunity here as Valencia boss. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of today's episode. There obviously is still just the one more episode for this season, which is going to be the live Copa de España game against Atletico, which doesn't matter if we lose too much because we didn't have an objective for the cup. But after what happened in this episode, I would really like to beat Atletico Madrid in episode number 71. So I'll catch you guys in that episode. Thank you and goodbye.